Today we're going to talk about the multi-domain marketing battle and if you're ready for 2019 marketing. So yesterday I saw a really cool video by Smarter Everyday. It was about the future of warfare, and it contains like the strategic look, how the military is looking at conflicts in the modern age. And they basically had in the past, they had basically only 3 domains, which was like sea, land, and air. So they had the Navy, the Army, and the Air Force. But today we have not 3, but 6 domains, and we have to be aware of. So in this case, they still have sea, land, and air, but they also have space, cyber, and human domain. In the past, you could look at a problem or conflict in a very singular way. You might see, okay, 2 navies fighting each other in one domain. But today it becomes much more important that we think about multi-domain conflicts or cross-domain maneuvers in this case. For example, you might have someone on the Navy attacking someone on land using information they gather from space and from cyber to get intelligence of where to strike the thing. And I feel this is a really good analogy for how to look at marketing in 2019, because in the past it was much simpler world. We had like maybe the local press, we might have had word of mouth, and then we had like those bigger spaces, radio and television. It was basically like a broadcast one to many, where everyone was just sending out the signals and just something would stick and people would buy. But this is not the case anymore. Today, marketing is much more complex. We have many more domains. It's way more important to be interconnected across different planes and to understand how those fields together. For example, you might get featured on television, but at the same time, if nobody is engaging on social media, you're using half of the effect that this presence might have had. So you have to really think and plan in a much more complex scenario where you have to target multiple domains. You have to think about how can you reach the customers. There's different barriers. This is the war, quote unquote, that you have to fight in modern day marketing. You want to get your message from here to the customer, but there's basically invisible walls everywhere. People trying to shield each other from audiences. You might have people on social media, but the algorithm is basically something you have to overcome. So in order to overcome this, you get the message in front of your audience, you have to understand the algorithm. So the algorithm might take different things into consideration. For example, the Google algorithm might look at how respected are you in the field. Do you have credible backlinks from different websites? So this is like another battlefield. You might not get straight from A to B. You might have to take a detour from A to A1, A2, A3, and then you suddenly get a path to B. So you have to think about way more complex ways how you can make your marketing efforts work in conjunction about cross domains, different social media networks, different mediums, text, video, audio. There are so many things like in-person events, and all of those parts open up a lot of different opportunities. There's no straight way from A to B to get to your customers. There's multiple different ways, and oftentimes it's the exact combination of multiple different domains and spaces and working in conjunction that make it possible for you to get marketing done right, where you actually have a high return on investment on your marketing budget. Let me know in the comments what you think of multi-domain marketing. Do you think this is really important, or is it actually still possible to just focus on one domain and succeed in marketing? And make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell on if you want to get more marketing videos like this in your inbox.